In a sense, MacArthur is the reason for the conference, because I knew he was right around 40 years of celebration in one place doing one solid thing. The guy is known for whatever people may think about him. He's known for solid, stay at it, expository ministry. Preach the Bible Sunday in, Sunday out for 40 years is no small thing. I feel, as a person who's, 6 years younger than he is, inspired by that kind of resolute, steadfast commitment in the task of biblical exposition. So I thought, let's just wave a flag and celebrate that kind of thing and bring MacArthur in and say, how'd you do that? How did you do that? Can you tell a whole generation of people coming up behind you how you can do that? Not necessarily how you grow a big church, but how you stay faithful to one thing over and over again. How does it stay fresh? So that's MacArthur. He's done it for a long time. Jerry Bridges has written books that influence us, especially books like Trusting God. I mean, everybody knows the Holiness book, but the Trusting God piece, through the loss of his wife, through his own battles with disease, he's been a public figure to standing firm in taking hits and losses without not trusting God. So I just want to come talk to us about loss in your life and how you stay on track with that. Randy Alcorn took a hit years ago because of the pro-life engagement that he had, and had so many outstanding suits against him. They wanted to garnish his wages, and to prevent the government from getting all of his money, he resigns and goes on to minimum wage and has formed a new ministry and has stayed faithful in the cause of sanctity of life and other social issues of justice, and has held the course for a long time. He's the youngest. In the mid-50s or however old he is. I don't even know how old Randy is. It doesn't matter to me, but he stood his ground for that cause in a way that very few people have, and he stayed at it longer than most people. Some people, they buy into an issue and it flourishes for a little while, and then nobody's excited about it, so they're not excited about it anymore. So to stay at an issue like the pro-life issue, which isn't his only one, not by any means. He's written a big book on money, so standing there with wartime lifestyle matters as well. The other person that I'm perhaps most excited about, and I'm praying that she can do it, is Helen Roseveare, who was a missionary. Nobody knows. I've asked, do you know her? Do you know her? And people say, no, who's she? She was a missionary to the Congo in the mid-60s during one of the major rebellions there, and she was captured, raped, tortured. She's quite open and public about this. She's written books, and she went back. She's a medical doctor, went back to Scotland, was reestablished by the Lord, went back, served another, 20 years or so in the Congo. She's been retired now for 20 years. She's in her 80s, and I have heard her tell her story about the long-term commitment to a people in mission. So she's the mission piece in the makeup. So MacArthur is the pastoral, expository piece. Jerry Bridges is the standing in there through loss and difficulties with health, and Randy Alcorn is the standing for a social justice piece, and Helen Roseveare is the standing for the missions piece, and that's the team that's coming together. And I haven't decided what I'm going to say yet. Something about the biblical importance of stand.